Hello, good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Time passed very fast. It's another week, another Friday. Good to see every one of you here once again. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. Okay, this live stream is broadcasted to you both on Facebook and also on YouTube as well. Give me a like, share, or comment. I would really appreciate that. Okay, liking doesn't cost you money, but it does tells Facebook and also YouTube that you want to see more of MarketWise Asia content in the future. Because if you don't engage with me, sooner or later, Facebook, YouTube, you think that you do not like our content, and you start showing you lesser and lesser of our content on your feed until it disappears from your feed. Okay, so if you want to see more of my face, okay, my content, please give me a like, share, or comment, or do engage with me again. Okay, so once again, the night is still young, just starting only 11:30. Okay, not exactly very early, but as in young, as in just started only. Okay, so let's give a few more minutes while waiting for the more people to stream in. So right now we have already collectively more than 100 people in the room, both on YouTube and also on Facebook as well. So let me take a look at the comments now. Okay, so hello Wei Lun, CT, Jolene, Jimmy, Roy, William, SJ, Mary, Eddie, Mark, Denise, okay, Stephen, Kim Ying, SG Boy, Wonder, Wayne, Winston, Kenny, Philip. Okay, I think there'll be more people who are streaming in as you're watching this. Okay, give me a like, share, or comment, or at least give me a like. Okay, how is everyone doing today? Okay, last week, can any of you who are here right now earlier, right? Remember what I said about I expect about the market. Okay, so I expect the market will have some correction. Okay, even though the correction is not as steep. Okay, but we shall see. I will share with you my analysis later on. Hello, CJ Pei Wen, okay, Kok Xiong. So I also mentioned about gold last week, right? So not too bad, right? Gold actually, in fact, fall quite a bit. Okay. So yeah, just to let you know, I have already taken profit on my gold. Okay, so not too bad, not too bad. Okay. All right. I'll share with you my outlook later. So here Ivan, Xiang Lun, okay, Sajid, CJ. Okay, so let me share my screen right now. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, you guys can see my screen, right? Okay, so as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share today is just for education and information purpose. It is not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence, not financial advice. Okay. So let's kickstart this session right now. So of course, whenever I start, just want to let you know, I think there could be new people joining our Facebook Live and also on our YouTube as well, because we have new people joining for our upcoming Asia Trading Festival. And also, okay, just a few more announcements to make. Okay, these are my social media. Okay, so these are my social media, okay, channels over here: Telegram, YouTube, Twitter, and such. Okay, please, okay, follow, subscribe, okay, to our various social media channel. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a like and also hit that subscribe button. It is very easy. And if you're watching this on Facebook, if you haven't liked and follow our page, okay, do like and follow our page as well. Okay, so let me post the link in the comments and in the chat box. Okay, so before I kickstart this session, just want to let you know, okay, one of the reasons why you need to follow my Twitter, okay, I will share with you later. A lot of my trade ideas, my up-to-date thoughts are posted on Twitter. For the Telegram channel, okay, price mover, some of the also things are also posted on Telegram. Okay, so different things. Okay, so do subscribe and follow to the various channel. I'll share with you later. Okay, so as mentioned, the Asia Trading Festival is coming right up very soon. Okay, in this coming days, next weekend. Okay, so I'll post the link in the comments also. Hello Christopher, hello Dominic. Okay, so if you can see, this is the Asia Trading Festival. Okay, so very simple. If you haven't registered, you should register by now. For those who are watching this streaming, you should have already registered. In case you are new to MarketWise Asia, okay, to register for this event. We have a lot of keynote speakers and also very powerful kingpin speakers to share with you, okay, the market outlook, okay, and their trading strategies and such. And best of all, okay, it is a 100% free event, 100% virtual, and you just need to click on the register now button, your first name, email, and mobile, and you are good to go. For the mobile, it is meant for just reminder SMS, okay, we are not going to spam you and such, okay, so just first name, email, and mobile, you are good to go. And okay, if you register now, you stand a chance to receive a bonus video, okay, that is by one of the keynote by Kathy Lin, okay, the Forex Crossbuster Trading Strategy bonus trading video that shows you how to boost your FX profit, okay, with this winning strategy. And not only that, you stand a chance to win and participate in our lucky draw, where you stand a chance to win this Nintendo Switch that is worth $400. Okay, 3 times the Seasonal Vantage Pro report that's worth $149. Okay, 3 Starbucks gift vouchers that's worth $20. And okay, just let you know the topics, the program, it is out. You can head over to the program link and check it out. Okay, you can see over here the program for the Saturday and also for the Sunday. Okay, so as usual, there are quite a number of resident speakers and also new speakers as well. Okay, for J-Tune, stay a winner by focusing on these strong stocks in light of the impending recession. Zoran, which is the regional head for 8cap, which is also our sponsor, okay, we'll be sharing with you how to manage intermarket analysis and effective trading strategies. Ray Barros, okay, we invited him before, also coming back again, okay, very fund manager and very well known, okay, in the region. All right, Ray Barros learned the secrets to consistent trading success. Victor Chen, one of the new speakers for this event, co-founder of the Fifth Person, going to share with you how to find and invest in stocks that can potentially 10 times your money. Sounds interesting, more for investment. And Beanie, all right, the one that I learned my wash and rinse from, okay. This time around to share with you something that is different, okay, mastering the art of crisis-proof portfolio, the secret asset. I'm quite curious what is this secret asset that she is going to be sharing with you, okay. She didn't tell me. So I'm quite also very curious to find what is the secret asset and your winning mindset as well. So for Sunday, Kathy and Boris will combine power and share with you some of the effective trading strategies for 2023. And if you have watched some of her talks before, okay, quite a lot of times she gave a lot of information on, a lot of times she shared with you quite a number of trading strategies, okay. I think this time around she's going to share with you what is effective for this year, okay. And something that I want to be very keen on is also from this Brian Kochuba. He is the founder of Sport Academy, okay. And on Twitter, they have about 91K. Yeah, it is 91K. 91K followers are quite a huge following. He's going to share with you, how options drive stock prices, because nowadays the derivative options, okay, tend to lead and drive the underlying, okay, as in the stock prices, okay, and see how options pricing, okay, can change the movement in the stock prices. Okay, this is something that's very interesting to me. Okay, so be watch out for that. And of course, we have Michael Covell, the author of the Trend Following book. Okay, so fireside chat with him, and Alvin Chow, why is it safe to buy stocks now? And James Yeo, founder of Small Cap Asia, hunting alpha like a pro, thriving in both bull and bear markets. So very interesting topic. So for those who just join us once again, I'm going to share with you the link in the comments. You should have already joined, but in case you haven't registered for this event, okay, I just post the link once again in the event. Okay, so hello, Dave, Alex, Ted. Okay, so good to see every one of you here. Seasonal advantage. I don't want to talk much. Okay, I maybe got time to talk about again. Okay, but today, the objective to share with you why the market struggles to climb higher, what's likely to happen in the bond market, which sectors are the most vulnerable right now, and updates on the earnings season and what will move, okay, in the week ahead. All right, so this is the agenda for today's session. So before I kickstart this session, some economic data to let you know. I think just released just now only, okay, before the market open. It is this PMI number. So this is the manufacturing PMI flash, okay, that tracks the manufacturers, okay, right, like auto cars, those that produce physical product items, okay? And then there's this service PMI, okay? More focused on the service industry that doesn't produce the the physical items as well. So in fact, both the data actually have beaten expectation. So the forecaster was 49, the actual number was 50.4, and for the services, the forecast was 51.5, and the actual is 53.7. So, of course, for those who don't know, right, a higher PMI indicates expansion, while lower PMI suggests a contraction. So it seems that, okay, the market, it is not market, the economy is still doing pretty well, okay? All right, so the recession, whether it's coming or not, at least based on this PM9 number, it still seems that it is still pretty okay. All right, and okay, this also might put pressure on the inflation numbers as well. So because there's still demand, it is still expanding, okay, which means that there are still people, okay, retailers, people still wanting the products and such. That's the reason why they continue to manufacture, to continue to produce their services and physical items as well. So let's see how it goes. And when actually just now, when the numbers first came out, okay, the futures market actually dived down, okay, and of course, after that subsequently recover a bit, okay, and then it's like ping pong now. And just to let you know, actually, today it is sorry, it is OPEX. It is OPEX OP options expiry. So normally the third Friday of the month, it is the options expiry, and expect volatility. Okay, every time there's options expiry, there's the market is pretty volatile, as you can see from the market. Okay, just now was negative, then positive, then negative again. So right now it's like pretty flat again. So the market is actually pretty volatile, okay, today. Okay, so yeah, so I just got to know this resource. So basically it tells you the calendar of the options expiry and some of the other important dates that you should take note of. So I post a link in the comments. This is the shortener link. So just bit.ly /OPEX 2023. So this is a calendar for this year, obviously, 2023, right? So you can see over here, right, this is the CPOE options expiry calendar. So of course, this is the April. This month over here, you can see that the more important one I can tell you is that the orange one, the third Friday of the month over here. This is the standard expiration, okay, for equities, for indices, for ETN, ETF options, and also for the LIPS options as well. So important is that, and of course you can know that certain things like the VIX option standard expiry, the green color one, so you can take note. So all these are classified into various expiration. Okay, you can take note of the legends over here. So pretty useful. Okay, so head over to the link and you can download this calendar, put it in your mobile, put it in your desktop, and take note of the dates. Okay, of course today is the options expiry. So after I talk so much, I think okay or not? So for those who just joined in right now, we have more than 200 people in the room. Just give me a like, share, or comment. Or once again, if you just join me, say a hi to me in the comments. I'll be watching the comments, okay, and also in the chat box as I talk along, okay, as I speak, okay. So give me a hi, okay, or whatever it is, just let you know. Is everything okay? Everything okay? Okay. I think it's a bit quiet. Just let me know. Everything okay? Just type okay in the comments before I move forward. And let me have a sip of water first. Okay, so I'll try to finish everything by 1 hour because I do have a lot of things to cover over here. Sector performance, most vulnerable sectors, interesting observation, kind of our bonds, the key earnings next week, and of course the market internals. One of my favorite is actually the VIX over the VIX ratio. Hello, Pona, Kim Ying, Wiki, Faith, Daphne, YG. All right, so let's continue this. Thank you for all your responses over here. So, okay, as I mentioned, right, for those who just joined, okay, I think just I didn't mention, recap last week live, okay, again, I am pretty spot on, okay. So last week, I was anticipating a correction, okay, so today, okay, this week, the market, okay, in a way, it's a sideways correction, okay, it's not exactly like that, but still in a correction. So the market didn't really, go higher. So in a way, I think 50% correct lah. Okay, 50% correct. Okay, 50% correct. Okay, 50% correct. okay, so far. Okay, I'll share with you my views later. And I also mentioned about gold coming down last week, right? So I also mentioned that I actually went for a short on gold. So let's take a look. Gold right now. Gold also coming down today, okay? All right, so this is the gold. So today came down over here. All right, so yeah, I think I actually exited the position. It doesn't mean that once I exited, price won't go down, but my view is that there is still room for gold to come down, but I've taken my profit. Okay, I'm looking whether to go short again, but today is not the time. Okay, and again, I think I'm getting ahead of myself again. Can you guys see this candle? Okay, what is this candle? What is this candle? What is this candlestick pattern? I always mention one term. Number one candlestick pattern that I dislike. Let me know in the comments what do I dislike. So this is a very simple, just a short trend line that I've drawn. People are looking at this, support area, support area, support area as well. Okay. Yeah, yes, fantastic. Okay, Jaw and Wiki, this is a bullish pin bar. Okay, or camel candlestick pattern. Okay, I think for those who answered me in the comments, thank you for response. Or most likely you have heard me before. This is the number one candlestick that I am most skeptical of. Okay, first of all, you can see over here. All right, of course, this is the obvious kind of a horizontal support resistance line over here. They put a pin bar over here, hammer candlestick pattern. Okay, enticing. Okay, less experienced trader to go for a long. Okay, or retailers to go for a long over here. Okay, can you see that break the high of this hammer candlestick? Okay, and then next second day price just flush down like that. So this is quite cruel. Okay, so this is exactly how it works. So if once again I talked many times before, mentioned many times, all the YouTube videos talk about candlestick pattern, hammer lah, shooting star. I don't give a damn about them. And a lot of time, the more obvious the candlestick pattern is, okay, the most likely it is going to fail. Okay, the more obvious it is to the retailers, the more likely it is going to fail. Okay, so yeah, whatever you call it, hammer, candlestick pattern, hanging man, whatever it is, okay, not important. Important that it has a long shadow and trapping the retailers to go long over here. All right, so I'm getting ahead of myself. So after that, price continue to come back down. Okay, all right. So I think some of you, based on my chat with you, you might have shorted it. Okay, so again, if you are in profit, okay, do take some profit off the table or trail your stop, whatever it is. Okay, all right. So I've exited. I'll just let you know. All right, so not too bad for last week recap. Okay, so moving forward, once again, do engage with me within the next, okay, until 1st of May, until the 1st of May, 1 to 2 weeks, okay, until early May. Where do you think the market it is going? Okay, I'm talking about the S&P 500 until the early May, which is early May, which 2 weeks later, okay, within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Do you think it is going to go higher or is it going to go lower? Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? Let me know your thoughts in the comments or also in the chat box as well. All right, so John say sideways. So engage with me, give me some like, share, or comments. If you just join me, I only have 43 likes. All right, so I appreciate that. Okay, it is important. Okay, so that you let more people know. If you could share with your friends, let them know that Alex, there's this gentleman, Alex, always share on a Friday evening on the market outlook or analysis and such. All right, so quite a number of you say up, down. Okay, SG Bonder say down, sideways. Okay, SP say up, IV say down, Winnie say up, William say bullish. Okay, so some up, some down. Yang say up, Yang say up. All right, Tarun say don't know. Okay, sideways then bullish. So for those who say sideways, for those who say sideways, it has been sideways for 3 weeks already, right? So which means that if you think that within the next 1 to 2 weeks it's going to be sideways again, which means that the indices is going to be sideways for like about, you know, I don't know, 1.5 months or so. Okay. Okay, that's that. By the way, there's no right or wrong answer. Okay, just curious on your stand. Okay. Some of you say downside way. Okay, I'll share with you my views later. Okay, so thank you so much for your response. At least I know what are you guys thinking, the consensus. So I think I can see more down than up. Okay, I think, but still a few people who say up. Okay, nothing wrong. Okay, down also nothing wrong. So let me just share with you my views later. Give me a like, share, or comments. I really appreciate that. So let's go over here first. Okay. So the sector performance for the week, it has been quite some time since I shared this site over here. So I mentioned, right, so, you know, what's likely to happen, what sectors are the most vulnerable right now. So, but before I share with you which sectors are the most vulnerable right now, all right, so let's see, okay, which has been the best performance sectors for the week, okay. So you can take from finviz.com, all right, so I shared last time I used to share this, but in recent times I didn't really share. Once again, I'm going to share with you this site. I think some of you might know, some of you might not know. Okay, so I'll post the link in the comments. Hey, by the way, how many of you here are the first time watching this Facebook Live from MarketWise Asia? Just type number 1 in the comments. Just type number 1 if it's the first time you're watching me. Okay, you don't know me, first time you're watching me, just type number 1 in the comments. Okay, all right. So while I go through with you, okay, so can see that the, let me try to zoom in. Okay, so can see the 1 week relative performance over here. 1 week, Sharon, Suwandi, Wayne, okay. So thank you so much for joining this session over here. Right, I believe you joined because of the Asia Trading Festival, right, Cheryl? Okay. All right, so 1 week performance, can see that the consumer staple, consumer defensive, is the best performing for the past 1 week. Okay, real estate, quite surprisingly, real estate, industrial, financial. Last week I mentioned that financial is not too bad. Okay, utilities. You can see that, you know, the one that is performing pretty well is the one that tends to outperform when the market is kind of uncertain or when the market is kind of coming down. Right, so consumer defensive, you know, utilities. Okay, the worst ones are like tech, com service, or energy and basic materials as well. So like this, you should know, right? So this is the 1 week relative performance over here. Okay, definitely sound consumer defensive, real estate, industrial. Okay, fantastic. So for those who just joined, okay, you can hop on to the site. Okay, it is free. Okay, and just check out this. You can not only have 1 week, 1 day. So today you can see the healthcare is the best, okay, material is the worst. Okay, still performing pretty well today is the consumer defensive. Okay, and also the utilities as well. All right, and then 1 month, 1 month, 3 months, and such on. So you can view that yourself over here. So, okay, I want to let you know that, okay, okay, all right, so now head over, which sector do you think is the most vulnerable sector moving forward? So what is the most vulnerable sector moving forward? Okay, vulnerable as I anticipate that it is going to come down. It's going to come down. Okay, it's going to come down. Which do you think it is? XL what? Which is the sector? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments which sector do you think is the most vulnerable one. Okay, right. So before I want to head into this, all right. So Xianglun said XLP. Is it XLP? All right. So interesting observation. I saw this actually on Twitter. So I'm pretty active on Twitter. So I saw this from this guy called Subadrone. Okay. All right. So the consumer staples overbought on RSI predicted the 6th drawdown in the S&P 500. So let me go through this over here. All right. So okay, so which means that, okay, essentially saying that, you know, when the RSI, okay, consumer staple overbought RSI predicted the previous 6 drawdown in the S&P 500. It does, okay, just like you, this is just an interesting observation that I saw. Okay, it doesn't mean they always come down, which means that whenever the RSI, okay, hit, above 70, above 70, above 70. Okay, we basically kind of hit the top in the S&P 500. So let's go through the chart over here. I think with that you can see back over here. So let's do a naked chart over here. Okay, let's go to the XLP over here. This is the staple consumer defensive over here. All right, and then we add in the RSI indicator. Over here. So let's move this up. Okay, and then we add in the S&P 500 for a comparison. All right, so let's go to the compare and add the S&P 500. So you can see that. Okay, can you guys see that? Can see that this is the top, right? This is top, this is the top, this is the top, this is the top over here. So you can see that overall, this is the top. Let me draw a vertical line, okay? And then somewhere near here is the top over here, vertical line. And somewhere around here, it is the top over here. Let's draw a vertical line, okay? And then this is a top somewhere around here, okay? All right, so here also have, okay, basically let's draw two, okay? So vertical line, then a vertical line over here, and then also here, this is a top over here. Can you see the top over here? All right, so draw a vertical line, okay, and then also somewhere around here. Okay, can you guys see or not? Interesting observation. Whenever the consumer staple hit an overbought level reading on the RSI indicator, the market tend to have a pullback over here, tends to have a pullback over here. Here, not exactly the top, but there's a short pullback, and then when hit again, the 70 level, and then price come down again, and then in 2022 April, the consumer defensive hit the top over here, the RSI, the market went for a sell-off over here. Once again, in August 2022, the consumer defensive had a big, huge rally, okay? After that, the market went down for a sell-off, and then the last one was in December 2022, where the market, the consumer defensive hit the RSI at the top over here, and then the market go for a sell-off. And right now, we are also hitting at the top over here. Do you think the market will come down? Okay, this is an interesting observation. All right, so of course, past performance doesn't guarantee the future it will happen again, but this is an interesting observation. So just type O, just type the letter O in the comments, okay, to show me that you understand what I'm talking about. This observation over here. Just type letter O in the comments over here. Okay, but based on my seasonals, okay, in fact, yeah, okay, consumer staples, it is actually the most vulnerable also, okay. XLP, in fact, is also most vulnerable. So based on the bearish, okay, seasonals, okay, all right, I think for the past 10 years, okay, 80% of the time, okay, it went down during this period, okay, 19th of April to the 2nd of May. 19th of April to the 2nd of May, which is, we are already around this region over here already. And you can see that, in fact, let's go back to the naked chart over here, okay? Let's go back to the naked chart, okay? In fact, that, the consumer staple XLP had a very strong rally starting from the March, while the S&P, right, S&P, okay, was kind of ping pong sideways, right? Okay, the consumer staple had a very huge rally, and today, seems like I don't know, okay, this is like an exhaustion move over here. Of course, today is a pin bar, okay. I am also a bit skeptical, but today had a gap up. Okay, so we shall see how it goes. So again, I won't recommending you to buy XLP now, because it seems the price seems overextended, and based on the seasonal data, 19th to 2nd of May, it is bearish seasonals. And of course, based on the observation that I mentioned just now on this guy here, right, from MAC10, okay, these are the observation over here. The consumer staple overbought RSI predicted a 6th drawdown on the S&P 500. So yeah, so I would stay clear on the XLP over here. Okay. Eddie says sell call on XLP. You want to sell a call vertical spread, or you want to sell, just sell naked call, whatever it is. Okay, it is entirely up to you. But I usually don't do selling of calls like this lah. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. Overall, not my style. Okay, not my style. You can. Okay, I'm not saying you can't. Okay, but vertical spread, at least you have a fixed kind of risk. Okay, all right. So fixed loss, I think that's okay if you want. Okay, right, definitely okay. But do know what you're doing on the options. Okay, and then yeah. So right. So now my view is coming up already. So okay, so again, based on seasonals, okay, let's go through the bonds first. All right, so as I mentioned, right, so what it is, bonds is going to happen, okay, in the bond market, and how it will actually affect the equities market, that is the stock market. All right, so let's head over to the bonds market right now. Okay, let's go to TLT. TLT is the 20-year plus treasury bonds, 20 years and above. So include 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, whatever it is. Okay, not the more typical one is actually the 30 years. All right, so I can add in my usual indicator, the cloud plus the central pivot range over here. Okay, all right, so you can see that previously I mentioned that there was a seasonal period for the bonds from this to his. Okay, after that subsequently it came down over here, and actually price actually hit the cloud support level over here. Okay, and then also the central pivot range, these three green lines over here. Okay, based on just technicals, okay, my usual way of looking at central pivot range and the cloud, you could go long, okay, just by looking at pure price action. All right, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So it seems to that today, it seems like it is a trap today. All right, so and then this is like a small little pin bar over here. Again, once again, trapping people to go long over here. If you look at the Z bonds over here, this will be more obvious. Okay, the ZB, okay, the 30 years T bonds futures, okay, be more obvious over here. All right, so price had a run up and then a pullback over here at the central pivot range over here. Okay, it seems to find a support over here. Okay, but now like it seems like it's going to be a trap again. Okay, the reason it is because during this period of time until I think about somewhere early May. Okay, in fact, the treasury bonds market, it is actually bearish. All right, so let's head over to the stock chart over here. I've already prepared this beforehand. So on top here, this is the TLT. All right, same, the 20 plus year treasury bonds over here. Below, right, it is the seasonals, okay, indicator over here. All right, so previously I mentioned that it is going higher. All right, I called it this up already over here. Okay, so right now we are in the midst of the bearish seasonal period over here. So we can see that over here, right, from April until somewhere the mid of May or early of May. Okay, somewhere around mid of May lah. Okay, maybe about 10, about somewhere around there. Okay, 10 of May over here. All right, we are in a bearish seasonal period. So which means, okay, judging from the price action from the TLT, it seems that right now the market is not doing too well, and I'm looking price to at least go down further. Okay, how low it can go, I have no idea. Okay, but basically, I believe that the market, the treasury bonds market, will go down lower. Okay, for those who knows the correlationship between bonds and the EUs, right? You know that for the past 1 year or so, the treasury bonds has been coming down. Okay, all right. It is simply because the yield has been going up because the Federal Reserve, the Fed has been hiking interest rate. All right, so bonds and interest rate, the yield have a inversely correlated. When bonds price fall, the yield will go up and such. Okay, and And a lot of times, okay, when the bond price fall, okay, the yields go up, and that's the reason why the equities market it is actually coming down as well, and it's causing a lot of pressure on the previously tech stocks, the growth stocks as well. Correct or not? Correct or not? Right? So right now, okay, it seems that if the bonds market, it is going to come down during this seasonal period, okay, all right, which means that the yield, it is going to go higher, okay, the yield is going to go higher, okay, this is going to come down, okay, which means that the stock market, the stocks, okay, will be facing some selling pressure as well, okay, the stock could come down, all right, the stock could potentially could come down further, and you can see that, for the yield, the 10-year yield, all right, okay, has been going up in recent days as well. Okay, the 2-year yield, all this has been coming up. Okay, 30-year yield, all this has been going up higher as well. All right, so it could bring pressure to the equities market as well. So is everything clear so far on what I'm trying to say on the bonds, on the seasonals and such? Okay, if you are clear, okay, just type the letter C in the comments. And if you're watching this right now, we have about 230 people in the room, okay, both on YouTube and also on Facebook. Okay, thank you so much for being here. All right, just give me a like, share, and comment if you've learned something new, if you enjoy my content and such. All right, so for those who just joined me, once again, just to let you know, the Asia Trading Festival, it is coming up. Okay, in case you haven't joined us, I'll post the link once again in the comment. You should be able to see the link in the this moving bar I saw below of the screen. So the Asia Trading Festival, you can see the programs over here, a lot of interesting topics, okay? Learn how the market experts, okay, their market outlooks, what are the analysis of the market moving forward, okay, or until the rest of the year also, or could be their trading strategies, a lot to share, all right? And also this is the home page over here. Very simple, just register now, click on the button, name, email, and mobile, and you are good to go. Mobile is mainly for people residing in Singapore to send SMS reminder. That's all. Okay, and also get to receive exclusive bonus by Kathy Lin. Right, this bonus training video, the Forex Crossbuster trading strategy, and also stand a chance to participate, okay, in our lucky draw on Nintendo Switch Seasonal Vantage Pro, okay, Starbucks gift voucher. All right, so do head over to the link, okay, to register for this if you haven't done so. Okay, basically really a lot of good content, okay, I'm going to share with you during this full day session. All right, of course there'll be replay, but the replay is only for 1 week. The best is that you can attend live, okay, to get the best out of the whole 2-day event and interact with our speakers as well. All right, so all right, so can see so letter C, so you all do understand on the bonds. If you can understand, just type letter C in the comments, cannot, or just give me a like, share, or comment. Just give me a like, type letter C in the comments. Okay, so yeah, let me go there as well. Okay, so I talked about that already. So and next week okay, key earnings. So next week there's a lot of earnings that's coming up as well. A lot of these are big names that's coming up. Okay, so I don't know. I think there are quite a number of websites that let you know about the earning, like Earning Whispers and such. But one website that I like to use is actually Zax.com. Okay, like Zax.com. Okay. RB saying, is it worth buying TLT for capital gain? All right. I mentioned that TLT is actually coming down in actually for the past for the next 1 month or so. But if you're talking long term, I have absolutely no idea. Okay, so maybe for those who just joined me, okay, I am primarily a short-term trader, okay, to at most a position trader holding for a few months or so. All right, if you're talking long-term, I can't tell you the answer. I'm primarily a swing trader holding for a few days to holding a few weeks, kind of. So if you're talking about holding for a few days to holding for a few weeks, I don't think TLT is the best time to buy right now. But if you're talking about long-term, I have no idea. Okay, I hope you understand that. All right, Ken. So this is the Zax earnings calendar over here. All right, so pretty I think intuitive lah. Okay, you can just head over to the calendar, like for example, next week or so on the Monday onwards. Okay, Monday onwards, okay, 24th until like 28th Monday. You can see that, you know, earnings, how many are getting earnings, how many have some dividends, so like, so okay, just click on the earnings, for example, over here, right? You can see that on Monday, who are the stocks that are going to announce the earnings over here. All right, BMO stand for before market opens, AMC stand for after market close. So you know over there, okay, you can also sort according to the market cap over here. So now the biggest company gets to announce their earnings is Coca-Cola, Coke on Monday. All right. So you can see that Coke is also under consumer defensive, under consumer defensive. So I don't know what's the results over here, but you know, be careful of consumer staple. Okay, be careful of that. All right, and then let's take a look at Coke. Okay, KO will be doing pretty well. Also KO. Okay, KO over here. Okay, KO. Oops. KO. See Coke. While the market is grinding, not moving anywhere for the instances, Coke is, you know, moving pretty higher right now. So earnings is coming up, so do be careful of the earnings. Okay, McDonald is also consumer defensive. Yes, Gerald, McDonald's is also consumer defensive. Okay, so where is it? Okay, the earnings over here. So on the 25th, okay, these are the key earnings that you need to watch. Okay, on Tuesday after market close, okay, Microsoft, okay, Visa, Google, McDonald's, okay, all these are coming out. Archer Daniel, all right. So be careful of that. So it is going to be quite volatile, okay. And then on the 26th, that is on the Wednesday. All right. So Boeing, okay, all these are big companies that's going to announce their earnings. Okay, let's see on, is there any tech company or not? Okay, on Thursday, Amazon, next week, Thursday, Amazon, Intel, okay, MasterCard. All right, all these are going to announce their earnings. Okay, Friday, let me see, Friday, not a lot, I think. Okay, the oil and gas. So next week, quite a few big tech companies are going to announce their earnings. Okay, I just want to let you know that for something that you want to watch out is that for Apple, Apple earnings not so soon yet. Earnings is on the early May, 4th of May over here. But Apple, one thing I don't like it is, you know, I'm not sure about you. Do you remember what I say about, you know, three pushes? If you watch my Facebook Live last week, put three pushes to a top over here. All right, can you see that, you know, one push, this is the first top, second push, you know, third push, three pushes to a top. So this is a bearish kind of a pattern. So what I see is this, okay, be careful of consumer staple, okay, Cheryl, be careful of consumer staple, right, consumer defensive, okay, all right, so Apple, okay, so last week, okay, three pushes pattern, right, I mentioned, right, so it's image over here, okay, something like this, right, three pushes to a top, okay, and then price will come down, which is exactly what I mentioned about the gold last week over here. Do you remember gold last week? I was pretty, where is it? Okay, gold, all right, pretty bearish over here, three pushes to a top, 1, 2, 3, and then price start to come down again. So yeah, even though Apple, it is on an uptrend, so I'll be still a bit careful on Apple. Okay, so let's say if you add the RSI indicator over here to see the you know, the momentum, you can see that the momentum is actually kind of waning already, while the Apple is going higher, the RSI is actually going lower already. So the momentum is actually going lower. All right, so if you're experienced enough, when you have traded long enough, actually you do need to use the RSI to carry one. So like if I remove that, one look, I know that the momentum is winning already. One look, I know the momentum is winning already. Okay, all right. SG Boy Wonder says, is it similar to Elliott Wave? Something like that, but not exactly the same. Elliott Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC coming down, that kind of, but not exactly that. This is just a very specific pattern. It could be, I don't know, but I'm not the expert on Elliott Wave, but yeah, three pushes to the top, something like this. So be careful on Apple also, not looking the best. But again, this doesn't mean that, okay, I need to say a disclaimer. It doesn't mean that price will come down. It doesn't mean that price will come down. Okay, price can still go up like that. So okay, all right. I need to tell this first. Can, all right. So be careful on that. So yeah. So key earnings this week, and okay, let's go to the market right now. The market right now, let's go to how is the crypto doing? Crypto today, crypto is still down. Okay, so crypto BTC is still down, Ethereum is still down. So I'll be a bit skeptical on the equities market, because if you have been following me on my Telegram channel and also on the Twitter, you should always see that crypto has been a leading indicator of the stock market. So a bit skeptical. Crypto, it is still coming down. Okay, it's coming down. All right, so let's go to the S&P 500. So right now the market is still pretty flat. So if you realize that the S&P 500 they're pretty grinding up or essentially flat for the past three weeks or so already. So since the start of April, okay, the Nasdaq also the same, grinding down sideways. Okay, the Dow also sideways. Okay, so if you remember last week, I anticipate that the market is going to have a correction. So this week, more or less, the market is having a slight correction. Okay, all right. So once again, my target have no change over here. If the market it is really going to come down, okay, of course, the central pivot range, it is the first target. But okay, if there's a steeper pullback, all right, no change. I still put this. Okay, 4040. It is still the number to watch for the S&P 500 futures. For the Nasdaq, no change also. If the market is going to have a steeper pullback moving forward, okay, within the next week or so, okay, one more week to before the end of April, okay, 12,800. It is still the number to watch. It is still the number to watch. Okay, and moving forward next week, I am still anticipating a pullback. So that's my view for next week. Okay, I'm still anticipating a pullback. Of course, the market can go up like that. Okay, I could be wrong. So please treat my opinion with a pinch of salt. Just listen with a pinch of salt. As I said during my Telegram channel, okay, maybe you can just listen with 5 tablespoons of salt. Okay, all right, I could be wrong, but I am still anticipating a pullback moving forward. All right, so seasonally, moving forward until May, it is not the best. Okay, all right, and one thing I want to share with you is that I mentioned about this VIX ratio. Okay, VIX over VIX ratio over here. Okay, so as I mentioned, I think my Twitter or something like that. Okay, in my Twitter, and then I'll go through my Twitter. But just to let you know first, okay, the VIX ratio, okay, right now it has a star signal. It has a star signal right now. Okay, so be careful. All right, so you can see that previous. Let me put a naked chart. Okay, let me put a naked chart over here. Okay, so previously there's a star signal. All right. Okay, the market came down. Okay, star signal. I'm anticipating the market to come down. So for those who don't know what is this VIX over VIX ratio, VIX, you guys should know, right? VIX is the implied volatility of the S&P 500 options, okay, for the coming, as in for the nearest 1 month. So all in all, VIX is like the fear index for the equities market. Whenever the stock market index sell off, the VIX will spike up, right? Okay, this is the VIX you all should know. VVIX, okay, it is the volatility of VIX, okay, which means it's the volatility of volatility, because VIX is actually measuring the volatility, okay? So VVIX is the volatility of volatility. Sounds like my accent, okay, strange. So it's like VVIX, okay? VIX, so I won't go into that. So for those who don't know, okay, a bit confused or whatever, this not important also, okay, not that important. The key thing is, okay, it is one of the market internals that I am looking at. It tells me underneath the surface of the indices what the internals underneath what is it actually doing. So if you add the S&P 500, okay, SPY over here, all right, you should know that generally it follows the market. It follows the market. It follows the market. Okay, all right. The market come down. Okay, market come down. VVIX come down. Market go up. VV ratio go up. Markets come down. VV ratio also come down. Markets go up. VV ratio go up. Okay, that kind of thing. So it follows in tandem. So generally, when the market is all going up, okay, it's also going up like that. Okay, but I think I mentioned before, previously, the first sign of caution is when there is divergence. So you can see that, when the market is going to go higher, the VVIX ratio is going to go lower. Okay, it went lower. So it's a cause for concern. Moving forward, you can see the market just dive down over here. Okay, so right now, you can see that this is something that is different. It is different from the previous one. Okay, while the market is like staying flat. Okay, all right, didn't break the previous high over here, the S&P 500, okay, it's going flat. The VVIX ratio has already, broken the previous high over here, okay, and then moving higher high, and higher high, okay, all right, so VIX is going higher, right, which means, okay, actually this is the first time, in fact, ever since I started to monitor the VVIX ratio I think in 2021, I think this is the first time, I think for the past yesterday or what, the VVIX ratio surged so much higher. I think yesterday it was up, I think, okay, I think 10% or what, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yesterday it was surged 10% up. All right. Okay, so my opinion is that, moving forward, okay, in the longer term, mid-term, okay, maybe until June, a few months later, okay, I think the overall market, it is going to be okay, okay, it's going to be, because the VIX ratio is going higher, it is going higher, okay, and I think that VVIX underneath the surface, it is telling us the truth, okay, right, you shall wait for the S&P 500 to catch up, okay, so midterm, I think the market, it is going to be okay. All right. If you understand what I'm trying to say, just type okay in the comments. Okay. All right. But, okay, the key thing is but. Short term meaning within the next 1 to 2 weeks or so, okay, I am expecting a pullback, because right now, okay, my proprietary, is showing a potential star reversal signal over here. Okay, whenever there's a star over here, okay, like over here previously, the market go for underwent a correction, the market come down. So this time around, the VVIX ratio is also showing a star signal over here. So I am anticipating maybe next week or so, a pullback will come, okay? The pullback will come. So again, how steep the pullback is, I do not know. So one thing to let you know that, okay, this potential star signal, right, it doesn't tell you the magnitude. It doesn't mean that, the market is going to crash, It doesn't mean that. It just tells us that the market, might have a small correction, a steeper correction, or whatever it is. I do not know, but there could be a reversal. Midterm, waiting for the next 3 months, 4 months or so, okay? Midterm, 3 months, 4 months or so, maybe until June, that kind of period, okay? Within the next couple of months, I think the market, it is going to be okay, all right? Can so far, okay? So this is my opinion of the market, okay? Because of this, all right? Any intelligent best guess on how big a pullback is S&P 500 to last support? To be honest, I have no idea. As I mentioned, right? So, as I mentioned over here, okay, so S&P 500, okay. I am looking for a steeper pullback. So, because this month is still April, right? So, I really hope the market can give me a pullback. Partly because I'm also shorted some stocks, okay. All right, so I really hope the market can have some steep pullback. Okay, all right. So I have no idea. Market can just have a little pullback and go up, okay, or have a steeper pullback and go up. So we need to see how the market move day by day. Okay, and of course, based on my screener, my filtering, okay, my stock scanner don't have any potential long one. Very few, okay. Quite a number of them are short signal. So the market is exactly not that strong. And couple with the fact that the okay, Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin is down not 1%, about 2%. That kind of Ethereum is down. So I'm not actually in favor of the stock market is going to higher. But a lot of time the crypto is a leading indicator. Okay, so let's go to the Twitter. Okay, remember to subscribe to my social media channel, especially Twitter. Of course, Telegram channel also. Telegram channel. Yay, 6,000. Thank you so much for support. Okay, so remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. If you're watching this, give me a like, share, or comments. Okay, all right. So I'll post the link in the comments. So a lot of times, okay, let's go through my Twitter one by one. A lot of things to share with you guys. Okay, my Twitter. Like, go and follow. Go and follow my Twitter. Can see that. Let's go through one. Okay. How is the XBI doing right now? XBI. Not too bad today, but okay. I mentioned about that the biotech actually, for the past 10 years, actually, in fact, it is bearish. So I'm anticipating that the biotech, to come down, but of course doesn't mean it will come down. All right, so this is just based on historical data. So a lot of these are trade ideas, something you might not be aware of. All these are on Twitter, and you can see that on the April 11, okay, I mentioned that Bitcoin, Ethereum 11, it is actually last week, okay. Last week, while people are talking about Bitcoin, there's a breakout on Ethereum, okay, there's a breakout. This is a consolidation range sideways market breakout, okay, and they so excited to buy the crypto, okay. I mentioned during my Twitter that there's a potential star signal based on the weekly time frame, okay. Those two star signal over here, okay, you can see that star signal price came down. This star signal not exactly at the top, but somewhere near, and then price came down, and we do have the star signal once again, and then price came down. Price actually really comes down this week, okay, and price actually really come down this week, okay, and you can see that yeah, I have a short position, okay, at an institutional level. All right, so not too bad right now. So previously, if you have been watching my Facebook Live, okay, you might remember that I ride the wave for Bitcoin and Ethereum, all right, from 20 to about 28K. I exited my long, okay, so not too bad. So when people were bearish, okay, I went long. Now, when people were starting to get really bullish, okay, I went for a short. So right now, it is still doing pretty well. But don't be mistaken. I think right now Bitcoin is still above the central pivot range. Okay, central pivot range. So you know, I'm still generally bullish. It is just that, you know, short term wise, okay, I think that we will have a pullback to come. Of course, right now, okay, the first level of support will be at the top range of the central pivot range, that is at about 27,000. Okay, that's about 27,000. The actual number is 27142 lah, but somewhere around there lah. Okay, all right. Definitely stay. How to get the red star, blue star? Actually, the red star, blue star is I put one. It is not the actual indicator. Okay, the red star, blue star. No, I put one. I can move one. This is just an indicator that you can put over here. Okay, icon now. Okay, it's icon. Okay, it's icon. So this I don't really share this. This is my proprietary one. So yeah. So but do take note that there is this reversal indicator over here. Okay, so for the Bitcoin, and then you can see that previously, you know, I mentioned about the gold. Gold. Okay. So for those who are new to me, you know, do subscribe to my Twitter channel. Okay, since the 16th of April, I say that there could be a potential reversal that's coming down. Also, gold has been coming down as well based on the potential reversal star signal also. Okay, and then what else? You know, something also educational that I mentioned that, you know, crypto, you know, whenever there is too obvious, it is always wrong one. Can see that for crypto over here, for crypto, okay, can you see that, you know, this was the prior resistance level, the standard classic horizontal that people draw on their chart, the horizontal support resistance level, which I don't draw at all. I usually don't draw one because I find that, okay, it is not effective. A lot of time it traps a lot of people. All right, so okay, all right, you can see that, you know, price break this horizontal resistance level, and then price, okay, come down and retest this level. You can see that there is this bullish engulfing candle. At this point in time, I believe some retailers, some amateur traders will go long. Okay, when they go long, okay, the market just trap them and then flush them down, and then there's a sell off over here. All right, so yeah, something that I share on Twitter as well. Okay, and then natural gas. Okay, natural gas based on seasonal data. Okay, you can see that natural gas. This is the natural gas. Okay, all right. If you actually went for a long over here, there's some meat to be made over here. Okay, can you see that price actually flush down the low over here, and then price goes up over here. It's quite a big move from the low to here. Okay, it's actually about 20% up. And of course, when price, you know, hit the central pivot range over here, you should be careful and ready to, you know, take some profit off the table. So, but still holding, I think, pretty okay for natural gas. So these are the some trade ideas that you should be looking at. All right. So a lot of the other things are okay. You should be looking to, you know, lithium. Okay, lithium. I say that based on the seasonals that it is positive. Okay, but you should also look at the current market condition. The current market condition is actually not the best. So you should be careful on going long on this also. Okay, so this is my Twitter sharing. Okay, just head over to my Twitter. Okay, Alex_yo over here. Okay, let me just post over here. And then last but not least, I'm going to share with you the seasonal advantage. So for those who haven't joined, I think you should be considering getting that. A lot of times, okay, the seasonal advantage is my secret power, where I know exactly, you know, which stock, which ETF to focus on. And a lot of time, all this I mentioned, okay, all right, are based on the seasonal report that I mentioned to you guys on this over here. Okay, some of you might not. I think a lot of you actually bought this already, but for those who haven't bought, you should consider this. Okay, and then there's this coupon code. Okay, until the end of the month, 23% off. If you get the okay, stocks and ETF over here, so you know exactly what to focus on. So this is very crucial. So there's thousands of stocks out there in the market. All right, which one to focus on? All right, of course, right now the market, it is coming down. Okay, the seasonal data, okay, at this point in time, okay, may not be the most helpful. Okay, but okay, once the market finish correction, all right, once the market finish correction and then hit higher up again, okay, be in May or June, that is where the seasonal data will help you, okay, make the most profit out there in the market, okay? You know exactly, what stocks to focus on. So for those who are new over here, all right, I don't want to go through again, but something similar it is, okay, you get something like this, okay, the report over here, which are the ones, okay, from which date to which date, okay, how many percentage winning, how many years, calendar days, okay, which stocks, I also mentioned that, okay, for the ETF, I also mentioned that as well. Oops, not this one, for the ETF, okay. So previously I mentioned about, like Singapore, not doing not too bad, oil, okay, all right, consumer staple, but end already. You can see that consumer staple, okay, consumer staple over here, 4th to 18th of April ended. So seasonal wise, now is the bearish time. So all this, you know exactly which date, to focus on. All right, so these are the ones that you should be focusing on. So yeah, I mean that is up to you lah. Okay, so I think for those who actually bought this, I think quite a number of you said is very useful. Okay, once again, I'll post this thing on that. Remember to use the coupon code. All right. I think right now we are about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Well, a lot of things to share. Okay, do you find this session useful or not? If you think this session is useful, okay, just type value in the comments. Just type value in the comments. Okay. All right. Remember to go to seasonalvantage.com until end of the month, where you will get a 23% discount. So which means that stocks plus ETF is only about 115 after discount from the usual price 149. Okay, it is specifically designed to help you harness the power of seasonals, allowing you to identify the most profitable time period to trade specific stocks. All right, once again, there's this video over here, a walkthrough, which is basically I think 2 to 3 weeks ago, my Facebook Live, where I walk through with you more details about this report over here. Okay, so just a recap over here. I still believe that the market have more correction to come in the coming week or so. So I am not so aggressive in going long. In fact, I do have a few short position. All right. And because, okay, right now I'm also bearish on the crypto, like crypto is coming down. So crypto, a lot of times they lead the equities market. Okay, so these are my few thoughts, okay, my thoughts, okay, how I analyze the market also, and also my internals, okay, the VIX ratio, okay, is showing a star signal, which means that potential week, it might come down. If the VIX ratio come down, the market might undergo a correction, okay. All right, Stephen, okay, how about gold as safe haven? Okay, in fact, I can tell you that the stock market and gold, okay, it does not have any noticeable correlation. It doesn't mean that, stock come down or the gold will go up, okay, or when the market is undergoing a turmoil, okay, gold will also go up. In fact, when everything crashes, gold also will crash. So there's not much correlation between gold as a safe haven. All right, so there's no such thing. A lot of times, this gold as the safe haven, okay, it is actually generated by the media. Okay, it is not a safe haven. Every time the market crashes, gold will also crash on. So it is not a safe haven. So don't listen to the media saying that, oh, gold is a safe haven and such. No, okay. I hope that answers your question. All right. So any questions so far from you guys? Okay, I can still hang on for a few minutes or so and answer your question. All right. So right now, the crypto, it is coming down. So I believe the market might come down later or so. Okay. All right. So I'm not so bullish right now. So this is just my personal view. I repeat, this is just my personal view. Okay. The market, okay, next week could go like this lah. So you need to position yourself lah. Okay. All right. For me, yeah, I'm positioning that it could come down like that. All right. And last but not least, once again, I just want to urge you guys to register for the Asia Trading Festival if you haven't done so. All right. So it's over here. Okay, just fill out your name, email address, and you are good to go. Okay, so get your free exclusive bonus video, all right, by Kathy Lin, the Forex Crossbuster Trading Strategy. Stand a chance also to win my seasonal advantage, okay, Starbucks gift card, and also the Nintendo Switch, right? All right, and then your view of XOX, SOXX, is it? Okay, it's SOXX. Is it this SOXX? Max, you say expect gold to go up. Yes, okay. If you're talking about dollar and gold, there is a correlationship. If you're talking about the stock market and the gold, not so much correlationship. All right, Ken? SOXQ. Invesco is similar to SOXX, right? Yeah, semiconductor ETF and XOXQ. This is both. The actual difference, I do know the actual difference, but mainly I know SOXX, but very similar. XOXX, right now the market, it is actually still looking bullish. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think somewhere in late April or early May or something like that, I think the seasonals for semicon, it is not too bad. Okay, but okay, you still have to look at the current market condition. Okay, if the overall market is coming down, then it is very hard for the individual stocks, sectors, and industry to continue to run up as well. But overall, the semiconductor industry is pretty good. Okay, after it has broken above the cloud uptrend, supported by the central pivot range, supported by the central pivot range, supported by the central pivot range right now. Okay. Darius, late to this Facebook Live. Okay, I'm going to end already. Like I just repeat my my summary just now. So you might want to watch later, but a very quick summary. Okay, my expectation, anticipation for this coming week, there is still a correction moving forward because of the VIX ratio. There's a star signal, and the crypto, it is coming down and such. Okay, I think that there's some more correction to come in the coming week also. Okay, so I think with that, I think I shall end my Facebook Live. By the way, next Friday, there won't be any Facebook Live because the Asia Trading Festival is next weekend. So there won't be any Facebook Live. I shall see you guys, okay, live on Saturday and Sunday for the Asia Trading Festival. Okay, all right, no Facebook Live for next week. So once again, if you enjoy my sharing session, okay, give me a like, share, or comment. Okay, liking is free, doesn't cost you money, but it means a lot to me. And also type value in the comment if you enjoy my sharing tonight. If you think that, I give you some new knowledge, new education, and some insights to the market, okay? Type value in the comments. And yeah, so once again, register for Asia Trading Festival. Give me a like, share, and comments. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like as well. So with that, thank you so much, and I will see you guys again at the Asia Trading Festival next weekend. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. 晚安 and see you next week. Bye bye.